Well, if you just joined us, you've missed quite a lot, but just in time for our Foodie Friday, which means to give you all the fun, fabulous, and great menu to select from. It's Foodie Friday, and we're joined by Sophia Jerome, who is a food blogger, chef, and, wait for this, Tea Enthusiast. Now, she manages the Tea Orb and has a blog titled Sophie Food Blog, which is a food and travel blog. And she's also the founder and CEO of a catering service called Amanda Cakes and Confectionery. So we're totally well blessed today to have you, Sophie Jerome, in the studio. Good morning, welcome to Breakfast Central. And I see you got some tea for us and some confectionery. So this is a business for you. So where does the passion come from, if I had to ask first?
It comes from a place of happiness. Food makes me happy. I realized right from when I was young, I just loved to be in the kitchen.
Wow.
Yes, like before I was 10.
Because there's a saying that if you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen. So
yes.
you can stand the heat.
Yes, I can. I
Okay.
love to be in the kitchen, actually, like before I was 10. So I just realized it makes me happy. So it started from happiness. I didn't even think I was going to go into it as a business. Yes.
So you've been described as a chef, caterer, and tea enthusiast.
Yes.
Yeah. This is breakfast, so I won't be crucified for starting on the
Yeah.
morning tea notes. As we can see, we've got quite a bit of some of your
Teas.
Teas here blend. So this is basically all locally made and done by you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I make and produce them myself. Like I source for the ingredients. Some of them I plant, and then some of them I source for
ingredients
them. Like mint.
Okay.
I plant my mints myself, my turmeric myself, some of them.
Mint, what do they call it? Mint leaf, yeah?
Yes, mint leaf, yes.
Okay. So how many brands of teas have you been able to, or flavors, if I were to ask?
About 4.
Okay.
Yes. Turmeric black pepper.
Okay.
Fennel ginger tea, chamomile mint.
Okay.
And then pure chamomile, then bitter leaf tea.
Bitter leaf tea. Okay.
Yes.
So why as someone who's a caterer who loves food, why tea? Like the chamomile mint tea, for this your tea orb. Why tea? Because it's not really basically food, Yeah, it's part of food combination.
Why tea? When I was young, there's a story to it.
I love a good story.
Yes.
And this is
my dad is a tea person. My dad grew up in the north, and in the north they take a lot of teas. So my dad likes teas, and every morning before he goes to work, he has this cup of tea, and then sometimes he leaves some for me. Oh, okay, finish my tea for me, especially when he's rushing. And he just talk. I was always looking forward to it, and that's how I started loving tea. And I always, when I was old enough, I could make myself a cup of tea.
Yeah.
So I was trying also. Then I got into the university, and it was just a new world entirely. Like I'll go to stores, and I'm like, oh, I can finally have the kind of tea I want, and I'm selecting, and it just became I just became a tea freak. Like I became addicted to tea.
So which one which one it's more, which one really chimes for you when they say, oh, that's Sophie Jerome, food blogger but tea enthusiast?
Yes, I even started the business called the Tea Orb.
The Tea Orb, yeah.
Tea Orb.
So which is more of your driver? Is it the Tea Orb or the catering?
I would say I'm going towards the tea. I'm more passionate about tea.
Yeah, you're leaning towards it,
Yes, than the food business.
Yeah,
but I'm still passionate about food.
Yeah.
And that's part of why I created my food blog, Sophie Food Blog. But I love tea. Like there's just this happiness that comes with having a cup of tea, and then having
in the morning or the afternoon or night.
Anytime I take tea every time and anytime. I even have a flask that goes with me everywhere.
There'll be lots to talk about, the health benefits of green tea. I'm a tea person myself. To go. I think this should be the chamomile.
No, this fennel ginger.
Fennel
tea.
ginger.
Yes.
Okay. It's mild.
Yes.
Not so strong.
Yes.
Just with hot water with the tea bag in it. So I'm having a sample, live sample, of one of her tea brands, and this is fennel ginger tea. Great taste. So this can go without sugar, I suppose.
That's the thing. That's part of why I created the Tea Hub, and why I also do tea hangouts.
Okay.
People, Nigerians, we don't really so much have a good tea culture yet, and the tea culture is just growing in Nigeria. Tea basically.
Really, you
yes.
know, I've always asked about, you know, the tea or coffee culture in this country and many parts of Africa. But to look at, particularly from Nigeria, I thought many people grew up, you know, with tea.
That's more people from the north.
No, even in the South, because of the colonial heritage, you know, British and tea rather than, you know, coffee culture.
Yeah, but there is what the tea that they are used to is the tea with milk and sugar.
Yeah,
but tea is not supposed to be. If you really want to enjoy tea, you're supposed to be taken without milk and sugar.
Okay.
Like that's tea. Like tea. So, but when you put the milk, when you put the sugar, it loses its essence and it loses its nutritional benefits. So you see some people taking tea regularly, but they are adding milk, they are adding sugar. Like you said, the colonial influence, like the English, they are used to taking tea with milk and sugar.
And
it's
tea,
more.
It's tea and biscuits.
Yeah, you know, yes. So, but if you want to now go down to China, where it all started from, you realize that the Chinese do not even have. Yes, it's more herbal. That's why they have longer lifespan. They don't have all this sugar, honey, all this. Yes, and they take a lot of.
Honey, not bad now.
Yeah, honey is not bad.
Because I'm looking to to dip some honey into this, you know.
But when it's too much, it loses like it's yes, it becomes like sugar. So that's where the Alba tea comes from. That's why I say we don't really have so much of a tea culture like that. We are just used to the black tea with milk and sugar, and then green tea. And there are like 6 different types of teas. It's more than black tea and green tea. There's oolong tea, there's the pearl tea, there's the white tea, and there's the Chinese tea. So if you want to start going into that, like a lot of people will be like white tea, oolong tea, pearl tea, Chinese tea, yellow tea.
So for your tea hangouts, how's it been? What's the process like?
Okay, I did my first Niger tea hangouts, like yes, it's trademark Niger tea hangouts in April. Turnout was fair, but not as
where was it?
Good.
Lagos?
Yes, it was in Lagos, and I had some, I can't mention the brands, but I had some top tea brands that partnered with me to work with me, like international tea brand. And
people didn't turn up?
People did turn up, but it's not like when you call for a beer or a soft drink hangout, like something that has to do with soft drink. You see a lot of turnout.
You never know. You know, maybe it was publicity, because I would have loved, you know, it's gone, oh, tea, there's a tea. Oh, that, you know, fine. What's going on? Is it green tea? Which tea? You know,
we had different teas on display, and tea is fun. Part of why I love tea is fun. You can have this blend this week, and you can have another blend. Like for example, there are different flavors. Like okay, let's even focus on black tea and green tea. There are different varieties. Like green tea with black currants, green tea with orange, green tea with lemon.
Tea is basically great because, you know, not just because, you know, colonial influence, even when you're there, tea is like the first thing you get in the morning, or when you go to a shop, you know, we want to have a discuss or a meeting or conversation. It's just, okay, I'll have tea, you know, and we can have a conversation, just like we're having now.
what I'm trying to build is people having fun at taking tea and enjoying the benefits. Now what people are looking at more is the benefits, but if you could go past the benefits and enjoy a cup of tea, like particularly flavored tea and Alba infusions, like that's another brand of another branch of tea, like different Alba infusion. Like now we had fennel and ginger, it's still on that tea. There's also the chamomile tea, like that also helps in relaxing and calming. So if you could build,
soothing to relax.
So if
a tea at a cup of tea at night just to ease up after a long day.
So if you could build a tea culture, it just becomes like an everyday thing, and you still get the benefits.
All right. And you totally source your materials locally. So sometimes you plant them, which is totally indigenous.
No, just maybe 2, like mint and the turmeric. But my other ingredient, I source them locally.
Which is great. So this is basically local.
Yes,
yeah.
I get them from Nigerian markets.
All right, so this is I'm having the fennel ginger tea, so this is great. I think I'm going to be keeping this one for myself. A couple of cakes and confectionaries, which you're also into. Any healthy talk, just, basic flour and normal treatment for this one?
Just basic. This is a red velvet cake.
It looks like I'll have to try some of them. Basically, so it's Breakfast Central, and I'm having fun here with Sophia Jerome, who's a blogger and Tea Enthusiast. All right. So I'm getting my morning feel right here on the show. So where do you see this going as a business for you?
I plan to open a tea store soon. Right now, I'm running my business online.
Yeah. And how's it been? It's been great?
Yeah, it's been fair. It's growing. It's not as difficult as when I first started.
So basically, it's referrals, and images, social media, and all
publicity, and all. But the dream is to have stores around Nigeria, not just in Lagos, Kano, everywhere, and people walk in and sit down, have a cup of tea, and have different selections. One fun thing about tea is that there are different teas from different parts of the world. So tea is actually it's fun. It's like life. So I have a shop and people come in and have different selections, or just sit down and relax, or make the tea right there, not just package. Hot water, the herbs. Just tell me what you want, why you want to take tea.
And it's there.
And it's there. Yes.
Thank you so much, Sophie Jerome. It's been quite an interesting and an eye-opening one. And on that note, I think we'll just say cheers to our, Cuppa, Breakfast Central, on your Central.